The chartreuse leprechaun had a few too many. He was pretty upset with the red fox, the purple ducks, and that family of red elephants because they ruined his plans to steal the supplies from our survivors Katya and Roman, and now that they were joined by Anton, it would be an impossible task. So he just kept drinking. And finally, he left the bar and wandered down the street, and he was overheard uttering complete nonsense to the pink elephant as he went. Starkle, little twink. Who the heck you are, I think. I'm not under the influence of alcohol, though many think I'll peep I are, and the drunker I sit here, the longer I get, and I fooled so foolish, I don't know who is me.
All right, welcome back to this War of Mine. My name is Mark, and this is the Chartreuse Leprechaun channel. Thank you for coming in to see us. As you recall from our last episode, we were raided, and Katya got caught out, so she will be late getting back again. Did it twice, actually, last time. Not so good. At any rate, let's see what happened here. So nobody got wounded. The attackers walked away with valuable things. We put more people on guard. Yeah, maybe. They took, a lot of meat, a bullet, and some water, and we used up some bullets to chase them off. Well, thankfully nobody got wounded. But with Katya caught out, this gets a little sticky. Where is Anton? There's Anton. Oh, they were both in bed. That's why. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we're still at 53 degrees Fahrenheit, so we don't really need to make anything. We don't have any. Love that artillery. And not really anything we can make. Well, wait a minute. We have. No, we don't. Okay. You know what? Actually, I think we'll make one anyway. We're going to make a filter because we're going to need it later. Do I have any? No, I do not have any. Well, that's good. We're going to need them later, so that's a good thing to have around. We'll send Anton up to listen to the radio. Hopefully Katya gets back fairly quickly. And there we go. Yeah, the radio broadcasts don't come in much more than staticky and but it has a readable script, so most of us can't imagine starting a day without coffee, and Pogorin's become an almost unavailable commodity. The prices skyrocketed, and speculators are the ones who profit. So there's quite a black market for coffee, is what that's saying, which means if you have it and you're not drinking it, it's a highly valuable trade commodity. So we apparently don't need coffee. We need cigarettes. So that's good, sort of. So, and that's really about all. Well, we could probably make some firewood. Yes? Oh yeah, we can make a couple of pieces of firewood. We'll do that, because we will need them eventually. And, oh my, Katya's really been caught out. She's not home yet. There she comes. Somewhere. There she is, tired, slightly wounded, and hungry. So fortunately she brought back some food, so we've got enough, if we can get the water, to make 4 meals, which is a good thing. So we're going to send her to bed. What? Oh, somebody's at the door. Ha! We'll send her to bed, and we'll send Roman to check that out. And we'll send, I should have sent him to the door and sent Roman down there to make stuff, but oh well. Roman, get back over here. Well, okay, there's maybe one thing we can make, which, yeah, we're going to need this to upgrade the heater, so we'll go ahead and make one of those while we can. And now we find out what this gentleman wants. Hey, I live down the street. I noticed you're living in this abandoned building. There was a humanitarian aid drop last night. Most were confiscated by the rebels, but I know one they missed. It landed in no man's land, so it might be dangerous to get, but under the cover of darkness, yeah, do you want to go? Yeah, we'll go do that. And probably wanted Roman to stay and stand guard, but we'll make do. So, and honestly, when he's done with that, we're going to go ahead and end the day because there isn't anything more we can make. And Katya got enough night's sleep, and we visited what's left over there. We have some meds, we have weapons parts, we have the airport, which is where we just left. We have the looted gas station, which, if I recall, we needed a saw blade to get into the bottom of that thing. So let's go back to the airport because it's got more tools and materials and parts which we need to upgrade things around the house. So we are going to put Anton on guard. We're going to make Katya our scavenger, and as I recall, we needed the shovel. So we'll take the shovel. I don't recall needing a pick for any locks. So we're just going to take the shovel, and off we go. And as usual, it takes a little bit to load these screens. And okay, here we go. So we had stuff we needed to dig through, but there wasn't anybody that we need to worry about. So go ahead and dig through that. And we'll pick up the rest of the stuff that's in close. Actually, I'm forgetting one of my rules when I played this game way back when. I mentioned it's been a while since I've played it. One of the rules was you start farthest out and work your way back, and I'm not doing that in this playthrough, so it's going to feel a little disjointed. Unfortunately, it kind of is what it is. Part of it is I don't know where out there is, the farthest point. It's been long enough since I played that I just don't remember. And so we're kind of doing this as best we can as you see me do it again, because it's been that long. So and we'll search this location. We get a bunch more stuff. That's good. Go up the stairs. There was one there. Oh, we got a pile of junk. Okay. What was a good thing to have? Hopefully it's a quiet night at the house with Anton on guard. We'll find out in a few minutes. There goes that. So we'll pick this lot up. And apparently you can't go through there to the staircase, or can you? Oh, you can. You just can't go down. Okay. Well, yep, nope, won't let you drop down through there. Well, that's a bummer. All right. Make our way back to our stash location and dump all the stuff. We'll exit that. And now I seem to recall there was stuff down here with a pile in the way. Oh, maybe not. I thought there was. Apparently not. Okay. Well, let's see if there's anything out here. I don't remember. Oh, there is not. Okay. And I do not want to, well, I probably should show you this. Out the other end of the airplane where we were at is some sort of building. And in that building, as I recall, are some soldiers. Now, if you want to go in and kill the soldiers, you can. you probably won't be successful with a shovel. You'll have to get them from behind, all of that fun stuff, but it's doable. With the right character, the right implement, even with Katya. There are weaker characters than Katya that have successfully made their way. Oh, I didn't pick anything up on that run. Well, that wasn't very smart. Yeah, this is going well. Swimmingly. Oh my goodness. Okay, and pick up all the stuff up here. And then we're going to call it a day because I think everything else is out by the soldiers, which we're not going to mess with at the moment. Oh, there's some of that coffee we were talking about. Whether we like it or not, use it, and so forth. I believe that was in the last game. And all right, so do we need trade goods or do we need stuff? Tough choice. Teddy bear can stay. What else we got here that we might need? Oh, decisions. Yeah, we'll assume trade goods are needed. We'll go with that. And we'll run for the exit. And we make it home in time. Yay! Success! So we'll find out in a minute how good our decisions were. Here comes the screen, day 10. And again, that guy with the gun is all about that crime spree that's going on at the moment. And we got raided again. Oh, crap. They tried to rob us. Roman brought back food, coffee, and water. They tried to rob us. None of us were wounded, but they walked away with some food, some vegetables, some ammunition, and some water. Ah, dang. That is not good. All right, so how much water do we have? We have 17, so we should be able to cook some meals. Roman, go cook some food. Yeah, we can get 2 there. That's good news. And then we come down here, see what else we can make. We'll have him go listen to the radio. And oh my, we can make a lot of things. Okay, let's talk about this menu now. This is the fully upgraded workbench from the house. So, or workshop as they call it, the advanced workshop. So you can make a garden and grow vegetables. It doesn't go into where you get the seeds for it, but you can do it. You can make a still, and you can make well, you can make a moonshine still, and then you can make one that refines that moonshine down to real alcohol. So we can actually make that, but it's not any good without one of these. You can also, in this particular situation, make a trap to catch rats and squirrels and bunnies and whatever, mostly rats, I'll be honest, and you can get meat from that. So again, and then there's the rainwater collector, which as it gets colder is going to become less and less useful. So the question is, do we make it now, or do we hope we can trade for enough water along the way? And like I said, this game is all about decisions and trade-offs and what you get now versus what you'll get later. So 5, 10 out of 25, 10 out of 13, 3 out of 13, 15 out of 25. So I can only make either the trap or the refiner. Or well, wait a minute. 10 out of 25 would leave 15. 15, no, actually, I can make both of them. You know what? I think those are the more important of the two. So this we'll put over in that side room. And then most of us can't imagine starting a day without coffee. In Pagoran, it has become an almost unavailable commodity. Prices are skyrocketing. Speculators are ones who profit. So there's a black market going for coffee. I think I talked about some of the stuff that might go on when you're playing this game. That you you know, stuff becomes more valuable and more useful as you put this in the basement. That's a good spot for a trap, don't you think? Yeah. So we'll put that in the basement and we'll feed Roman. Oh, everybody's tired. I wasn't paying attention to that. Yikes. All right, Roman bed. And Anton go eat. And then we'll have Anton make our water collector. The thing we don't know in this game is how long it's going to last. It can last anywhere from roughly 15 days to 30. Do we have anything to fill this with? We have meat. We're going to have to wait because we need some meals. So, we'll send Katya up there to cook whatever she can with the water that's left. And then Anton can put that filter that we made last turn into the water purifier. And she can make 2. So we'll go ahead and do that. And out of that water collector thingy, we'll get 4 water. You get 4 water for each one of these filters. So it's actually, if you can, a good idea to have 2 of them, depending on how warm it is. Oh my gosh, my trade guy showed up. That is awesome. Well, Katya, eat. Anton, go to bed. Everybody's tired. You can climb into bed after Roman gets up, and hopefully that will be enough for you to be rested, Katya. So let's see what we can do for trade. Yeah, we need just about everything, so we'll take the water, and we'll take, we got 7 coffee. That should be fun. And Katya is our expert bargainer, too, so that's a good thing. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's give him that. And, ooh, he really likes stuff, doesn't he? Huh. I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Get one more bullet going. Really? My goodness, he's proud of all this stuff. All right, it's probably the water more than anything else that drove the price up, but we'll call that a deal. And then, what else does he have that we might be able to work a deal for? We need cigarettes. These are the cheapies. Roll your owns made from whatever you can find. Seems to me we need 6 or 8. I want to say it's 3 a day is what I saw that one time. I honestly don't remember, but let's see what we can work out. What else do we have around here that we might be able to trade? Let's try weapons parts. He's not carrying any of those. Yikes. That looks to be about it. Always get whatever you can. Try to, little minor little things. You never know. These can later be used to make all kinds of stuff. It's used for the still. If you ever build one, it's used for making bandages. If you make there's a bench you can actually make for making bandages and medicines and so forth. So having some around isn't a bad thing, and it's tradable. You can also use it to make, roll your own cigarettes. So we'll call that a deal, and we'll call that done, and we'll let him go home rather than leave him standing there all game. Oh, the number of times I did that to that guy. Oh my goodness. Good times, good times. So let's see what Katya can make now. So we've got water, we've got food. Oh, that's what I didn't look for, was stuff we could make. Oh, silly me. I should have looked for stuff that we could use, like it looks like a tomato you can make. It's fertilizer, organic matter. I forget exactly what they call it, but we unfortunately don't have any. And I would have to sacrifice. Oh, that's a tough choice. All right, so we sacrifice one of our meat. We're gonna do it. I passed on it a little bit ago. We're gonna do it again. Whoops, nope. That's where I want you to go. There we are. And we're gonna take one meat and we're gonna put it in there. And when it's successful, you get 2 meat for it. So 1 for 2 is not a bad trade, but it can be several days before you actually get results. And that's where it becomes a problem. So there's Roman. He's awake. Very good. We'll send her to bed. We'll let Roman come down here and put a couple logs, maybe, on the fire. We have 3. So we'll go down here and we'll throw one on there to warm the house up. And then we will call that a day, because there wasn't anything up there that oh wait, we can make another water filter, I think. Because that one is just about done. Yep, we can. Can make a couple of them. Ooh. Yeah, let's go ahead and make 2. And that, I think, is going to do it as far as that goes. Now, you'll notice Roman is hungry, but he ate. When you're very hungry, which is where everybody was at, it takes 2 servings for the hungry to go away. It takes 3 to get the marker that says well fed. So we're not going there. Obviously, we have 1 meat left, but everybody is at hungry, so it will be 2 days before they reach the next level. So we have some time. And with that, we're going to hit end the day. Now, what do we want to do? We don't have any trade goods, so going to the church may or may not be a good deal. We are actually going to leave Roman on guard. That's a given. And we don't need to do any digging at the airport. If we go to St. Mary's, I seem to recall there's a basement that you climb around in and you need to shovel. I think, what do we want to do? I think we want food. Where do we have food? Food. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go there. And we're going to prepare. There isn't anything, because we haven't broken through that gate. So hopefully whatever is in the scavenge pile we left will include the food and so forth, and we can get that and walk away. So let's take a look at our pile here. See what we have. Ooh, we have a lot of food. We got fertilizer, we got food. Oh, this is good. We got that. Not so much in terms of workable stuff, though. We got transistors, we got that, got some weapons parts, we got this. Kind of wish I'd hit this last time instead of where we went, because this is like all trade goods, which is, well, it stinks because our trader is not going to be coming back for a bit. Gears, we're going to need that. 2 more empty slots, huh? We'll check the transistor and we'll take the book because that actually improves morale. You'll see that in the Our Stuff icon, the one up here when you're at the house that lists all of the, you got 10 pieces of firewood, you got 2 things and materials, whatever. There's a side on the right side of that. It says, hey, our house, the holes have been patched. Curb on crime. Yay. So hopefully that means this was a quiet night. And it was. Anton is starting to feel a bit unwell, so he needs extra rest. No problem. We will put him in bed. And we will put Katya in bed. And we will let Roman, we'll see what Roman can do. Can we upgrade that? No. Bummer. All right. Well, that kind of stinks, but it is what it is. And we'll make some more water. And we got 2 over-the-counter meds that may or may not have any effect on stuff. We got 2 real meds. We got 2 bandages. We got 5 blocks of food or icons of food. I'm not even sure what to call that. Meals. You can fix them to make meals. We've got 16 water, going to be 20 when that's done. And this is what I was talking about. Fortunately, our shelter is a place we can get some respite from the war. We only have 1 decent chair. We have beds. We sleep in decent conditions. If we get sick, there's a place to rest. We've made a radio. We're listening to it. We have a few books. Good books help forget the war. Staying here offers some respite in these hard times. Cigarettes consumed per day, 3. Coffee consumed is 1. Ooh, that wasn't on there before. That may have been... I guess that means Katya is the one that drinks the coffee, and she was away, so it didn't show it. Ha! All the breaches in our walls have been boarded up. We should be able to repel minor attacks even if we're all caught sleeping. So we're in good shape. And probably need some more firewood. And we'll make 6. We'll take the wood pile down to 20. And I think we're good for that. So we need one of these guys to get not tired so that we can send Roman to bed so that he can stand guard again tonight. Normally what we would be doing, Roman and Katya in this case would have slept and Anton would be doing all the make stuff. But Anton unfortunately has become sick. So I got an idea. Let's send him up there. We'll send Roman over here. And that should take care of all of that. And I think we want Anton. Whoops. No, Roman. You go to bed. Make sure you're clicking the right guy to go do something. It gets confusing on occasion, and you will hit the wrong icon, and it's, well, yeah. So we'll go ahead and put 2 in there this time. And we will call that a day because it's almost noon and nobody has showed up. All right. And no new locations. All right. So Roman's on guard. Anton's in bed. Decisions. Oh, half of it's a ruin. As I recall, there's a saw blade you need in there someplace. We're probably better off going to St. Mary's and getting what we can there on this trip, because we still need to update the metals workshop, where the place where you do knives and lockpicks and all of that. So yeah, let's go to St. Mary's and see what we can find there. Well, actually, the airport should have, I believe we left a lot of that stuff in the pile there. Ah, we have food, we have water, we need materials, we need wood, we need gears, we need transistors. Tough choice. Um, all right, we'll do that. We'll go hit the airport on a quick run, and then when we get back, I think this is our third day. We're only doing about 3 days at a time, so this should be right about it. And, oh, the crowbar. Yeah, we want that back. Yeah, and one transistor. Well, that's not helpful. Those gears are. 20 materials, 10 wood, 3 gears. I think that's all we need. We'll find out. Run to the exit. And Katya's back in obviously plenty of time. This is a good thing. Not been caught out on this day's playthrough, so that's a good thing. We will, day 12, and Anton is starting to feel a bit unwell, so he's pretty much where he was yesterday, and nobody bothered us last night, so everybody got a good night's sleep. Well, Anton was the one who was sleeping. Oh, very hungry. So everybody's back to very hungry. Let's do some cooking. And how much firewood do I have? I have 6. We're good. And let her do that. And 2, 3. She can make 3. That's not so bad. Oh, looky there. We got 2 more pieces of meat for our one that we put in. Let's see if we've got the parts to do the upgrades, and then we'll send Anton down there to pick up the meat. And we can make the upgrade. That's awesome. And Katya can now go to bed. Anton can make some more. Take the fertilizer that we picked up at the, or raw food as this calls it, components needed. I don't know, it's edible, but would be more nutritious when cooked. That's, yeah, raw food. We have 4, that's actually meat. This is fertilizer, or whatever they want to call it, but that's basically what it is. So we'll use that since we cannot use those for food. And then that works for that. And send Anton to the other bed. Oh, wait a minute. No, he has to eat. Has he eaten? Yes, he ate. She ate. Very good. And he needs to go up there because Anton is going to make stuff. Roman's going to eat and go to bed. And we'll wait and see if anybody shows up. Our trader is back again today. Ooh. Oh, excellent. And we can make 2 saw blades. That's fantastic. Well, let's send Roman to bed and get our bargaining expert to go to the door. I'm really surprised that he is back today because that's only been like 1 day. So, okay, we'll see what we can make trade for with what we have. I didn't bring enough stuff to really do anything with on this deal, but we'll find out. So, what do we have? We can give up these, the sugar, which is used for making alcohol. We can give up these. Not really a lot else that we can give up. So But we need parts. So let's grab some parts and some gears and see how far we can get. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Nope, not going any farther with coffee. Because you remember from the one screen, we need cigarettes and we need coffee every day. One coffee. So that's 2 days worth of coffee that we've got left. Don't want to give up medicine, bandages. We could give up one meat because we still have 3 days worth of food. I think there's one still left in the on the stove, so technically we'd give up one of those. If we do that, we can probably pick up a lot of other stuff. That's a gamble, though. Take the coffee back. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, we're not doing that. I hit the wrong button because you remember I told you before, if you right click, it takes the whole box of whatever it is. Well, that's what I did. I was about to trade him all the food. That was a bad idea. Fine, we have a deal. Okay, so let's see what we can take back. Without it being an issue. Yep, okay. So we are not going to trade any more than we have to, but we do need all of that stuff to be able to do, well, stuff. So that's actually a decent trade. We weren't prepared for that trading, but we may do. Oh, I could have traded, technically I could have traded more food if I'd wanted to, but clearly I do not want to. Big surprise. On the radio, the announcements on the radio change like every third day or so. So if I think we hit it yesterday, and then we hit it today, and let's see. All right, so this is what you can make to roll your own cigarettes and make, I think, the low-level medication, the over-the-counter stuff, and bandages, if I remember right. But in order to do that, you have to have the distilled, purified alcohol, not just the moonshine. So, meanwhile, we need to do this because that's like, and well, it puts a small alarm. It's a reinforcing door, and there's like a wired alarm system on it that it puts it on the door, makes it, I mean, you can sleep through the night. You could set off a bomb and nothing would happen. Pardon the pun, or the implication, because it never happens. Your building does not get blown up by an artillery barrage. Interesting choice. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. I seem to recall us having one more water filter. Yep. We'll have him fire that up, drop another log on the fire, and we will call this a day, and we'll go to the night. I think we're running really long on this one. I had an interruption my first during that one day, and I had to run off and do something. So this one may run long, which really isn't a problem because, again, it's my right hand, not my left. And, oh, I'm out of wood. Well, that's a problem. I guess we'll have to go make some. And we'll just make 5. Nice round number. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and call that a day and go on to the night. Now we're going to do a simple evening. We're going to send Katya, we're going to put Roman on guard, we're going to leave him in bed, we're going to have Katya go back to the gas station with a lockpick and a saw blade and clean out the basement and come home, and then we're going to call this a show. So we're going to take a saw blade and we're going to take a lockpick and we're going to go scavenge. And there we go. So get her running in here. Here we go. Here she comes. Slide down, cut that open. It is a little bit tedious, but nonetheless, it's a fun game. It's a challenge because of all the choices that shape what you do, what you become, what you accomplish. Um, it's a challenge, and I've always enjoyed it. No matter how many times I've played it, it's always been fun. And ooh, books and jewelry. Okay, that was a lot of books too. And all right, well, that didn't make a whole kettle of fish worth of beans. Or as a friend of mine from West Virginia once put it, "Don't that just dunk your hat in the creek?" All right, so let's see what we got here. Well, you know what? We can just grab everything and leave because we now have everything. So that's cool. Well, that made it very, very easy. And with that, we're going to go back to the house and we're going to call this a show. So once again, thank you for watching the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark. I hope you had fun, and I hope you join us again for the next video. And you have a great day. You have a great week. Bye-bye.